So anyone who follow me know I got a clothing brand. Know I've been having it for about a year now. I've been having this brand for a year now. Yo, let me know who in here. Anyways, I've been having this clothing brand for about a year now. Archangel, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know all my pieces come from. So as a clothing brand owner, I'm gonna give you some context. As a clothing brand owner, Saquon to the birds. Alright, bro. Listen, I'm a giant. Yeah, we're not even gonna talk about that. Listen. Yo, y'all know. First of all, Philly's still okay. I mean, I live next to Philly, but Giants on top. But look, I've been having this clothing brand for about, I'm saying, a year now. As a clothing brand owner, you want to hit up people to try to really, you know what I'm saying, really get your brand out there, get exposure, get all that. So that's what I was doing. I was hitting up mad content creators, people who are local too, because you know I didn't want to just send pieces out and not guarantee I get my actual clothes. I wanted to actually meet the people, hand them the clothing, and you know what I'm saying, hand them the piece of clothing and actually take the pictures, you know, be on thing. So there's a story on how I got stuck in New York. Basically, I was stranded in New York for a few hours, but it's cool. We're still alive though. But look, if you're watching this on YouTube, yo, subscribe, like. This will be on YouTube later, so if in case y'all miss it, y'all could just go there. But look, I'm gonna start by saying this first and foremost. You should not go nowhere and travel outside of where you live at if you do not have money. I honestly mean that 100%, because this whole thing could have been avoided if money was you know, if real money was there. If we had money to just go, you know what I'm saying? So this story takes place in May. It's around May. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who the content creator is, who we actually saw, but yeah, this takes place in May. I'm trying to think, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all the real details. Me and this content creator, he's really big out of New York. Can you tell Lee to stop? Me and this content creator was trying to figure out a time that we could actually like link up. That we could actually link up and really get you know, stuff done. So we finally, I called him, I was calling him, he was calling me, he really wanted to close. We finally agreed upon a day, and it was May, sometime in May. This guy tells me, he's like, yo, pull up this day, I'm gonna have you ready, we're gonna go. He's already with people that he knows, so he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying, go there and just, we should be good. I said, bet. I called up everybody who I know in New York. Everybody. Now I have a clothing brand that's really big out in New York, so everybody sees my brand. It's from New York. So I called mad people. Everybody like, yo, Ark's coming over here. Everybody's getting ready, getting their models ready, getting ready to take these flicks. I call up my one friend and tell him, yo, he's a photographer out in New York. Yo, I'm coming down there. Like, what's the spots? What's the wave? You know what I'm saying? He tells me he's getting ready and all that. He's with this big. All I'm gonna say is he's with this big. I can say his name. He's not part of the story. If y'all know, he's with J-Hound. So, in New York, he told me to pull up on him because he's doing a video shoot with J-Hound. In New York. So I'm trying to rush. At the end of the day, that's an opportunity to get my brand out even further. You know what I'm saying? I was in a rush. I was rushing. I just got out of work that morning, so it was like 4 o'clock. I live in PA, like right next to Philly. So if you're driving to New York, that's a 2-hour drive to New York. You know what I'm trying to say? So, mind you, we're gonna get there at 6. We'll just say we didn't leave exactly at 4. Yo, Ark. Pretty face angel, yo. So that's really what it was. You feel me? Anybody need catching up on the story so far? Y'all should be good. But Yeah, so we left at 4. I'm not gonna. I would never drive to New York or Uber to New York. So I'm calling up my people like, yo, who wanna go take that trip? You wanna come with me to be in the video, be with this content creator, and be with. You know what I'm saying, be with these people. Dang. Is this else story time? Anyways, to be with these people, they're telling me, yeah, you know, we finally got somebody to say yeah. And shout out, bro. I'm gonna call him. I need a name for him, bro. We're gonna call him. Dang, I need a name for bro. We're gonna call him. We're gonna call him Jack, bro. We're gonna call bro Jack. Alright, so I call Jack and he's saying, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. You wanna take that trip? You're about to meet people, and you know what I'm saying, it'll be good because he likes to do photos. You could take photos of them, all that. He's like, yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm down. He was just at the park because it was summertime. So this guy was at the park. I'm like, all right, bet. I think of my other mans. I could say him. Yeah, I know Malachi. I'm thinking about my other man's like, yo, this could be out because he does content. This is an opportunity that he could really lock in with and really, you know what I'm saying, get to experience and get to know. So we both go. It takes us like 30 minutes to get ready. I pack a bag because I put all the clothes in the bag. He's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. He's rushing to go and get ready. Mind you, is rushing to pick me up first. Alright, Jack is coming to get me first. So, bro, she's doing it on purpose. So Jack comes to get me first. He picks me up. Then we're on to my son Malachi's crib. We go to his house, pick him up, and Malachi's like, yo, before we go, let's make sure, because I have a bad feeling about this. Let's make sure everything is good, everything is set, so when we go, we could really lock in to what we gotta do down there. So I'm like, bet. We go, I look on my camera, I had to go buy an SD drive for my cam, because I know we're about to film OD, so I buy a card. Boom. At that time, I think it's about 5:30. It's really, I don't know, we left really, really late. Really, really, really late. So then we start driving to New York. I'm nervous. Malachi never been to New York before this point. So we're nervous. We're talking. I'm like, yeah, we'll be good. You know what I'm saying? We got the content creator that we're about to link up with. And then we're about to go see, I can see his name. He's not really in the story. But Jay Hound, my son, the photographer in New York. We start driving down there. Everything is good. Everything is fine. I don't see nothing wrong yet. So we're just chilling. We're chilling. An hour goes by. We're sitting there, back, listening to music. Nothing's wrong, but I start smelling a little bit of like burnt. Yeah, I know burnt rubber has a smell, especially when you drive in a car. So I'm smelling burnt rubber, and I'm like, yo, what really is that? Mind you, the car is taking us A to B, so nothing on the car and nothing towards my man's Jack. Jack, you know, if you know who you are in this story, you're still my man's. But this was just funny to me. So that's going on. I'm smelling burnt rubber through the car, and I'm like, yo, what is that smell? I'm thinking it's trucks next to us. Mind you, it is like 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30, and that's like when everybody gets out of work. I'm smelling burnt. At a point, we finally reached the bridge to get onto New York. Y'all know that big bridge to get to New York. We're seeing New York. I'm like, yo, we're here. We're finally here. This, I swear to God, I don't even do that this story happened 1,000%. Literally, right when we get there, you know, y'all know how to get in. You have to go through the tolls. If you from PA, you know. If you from Jersey, Jersey you kind of get through. But there's the tolls to get onto the bridge. We get to the tolls. As soon as we get to the tolls, the foot that we step in New York, he's driving so fast. He starts braking on the car, and the car goes skirt, and I don't know what happened to this car, but the car braked mad hard. The car braked so hard, I don't even know. I was like, I thought he stomped on the brakes, like he floored the brakes bad, and I'm like, yo, what just happened? We look, he's like, damn, the car won't move. So we're sitting there like, bro, we're 2 hours away, mind you. We just got to New York and the car won't move. So we sitting there, um, we sitting there, and then sorry, yeah, I'm looking at. All right, boom. The car stops moving. We get out the car. We're inspecting the car. Mind you, we're in front of the tolls. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. It smells like burnt. I'm like, something just burnt in your car, bro. He's like, nah, it should be good, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it should be good. My car did this before. We get back in the car. He turns off his car. Yo, Nas, what's going on, Nas? So then, yo, Nas, this story is that W story, bro. So we're a little into it, but you're about to hear. So we get out the car. He turns off the car. This guy turns off the car. It's not moving when we turned it on. He turned it back on. It starts moving. So we're like, oh, we're good. We're like, okay, we're good. Yeah, you was right, Jack. You're right, Jack. And you know we should be good. He starts driving again. We get past the tolls. There's no people in the tolls because it just takes a picture. So I'm like, damn, a little comp, $3. We got it. We'll pay it. We start driving more. We start driving more. The bridge to get to New York is a pretty big bridge, bro. It's just straight. We start driving, and he brakes again because it's a little curve, like a small little curve. And all of a sudden, the car spins out. The car spins out. Thank God that there was no cars on that bridge because, no lie, we would have macked into the bridge. We would have got hit bad, like really bad. The car spins out. Skirt, left, right. He's trying to swerve into it, trying to brake. He can't brake. He cannot brake the car. He swerves into the corner. I'm like, gang, what just happened to the car? He's like, nah, bro, I don't know. Mind you, I know a little bit about cars. Now, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not professional. But I do know a little bit about cars. So, Monkey. Yeah, we about to get on Monkey. Give me like... After this story time, we'll get on Monkey. After this story time, I got you. We'll get on Monkey. So, the car brakes. The car brakes. We swerve out. He's going into the corner. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happens, but that happens. I look around the car. Tell me why the brakes were... It was the brakes. There was no brakes in the car. So, mind you, brakes don't just break out of nowhere. You do one drive and it. Like, brakes really take a while to wear down. It's the type of thing that you wear down the car. So I'm looking and I'm like, bro, like, he knew, Jack, my son Jack, he knew that the car was missing, like, the brakes were cooked. Why did we run out of brakes right now? So I'm looking, I felt there's no brakes. He don't know what to do. I'm like, bro, drive with your four-way blinkers on. We gotta go stop somewhere. So we're driving. We step foot in New York. We go under this thing. There's like a school building, abandoned school building. He parks up there, and we stay there. We look up, mechanic shop next to us. Now, this is where I really knew that I was cooked. This moment right here. We look at mechanic, and I'm like, well, hopefully they can fix this. They'll fix this real quick. They'll just put new brakes, and then we'll leave. So we're looking at mechanics. He has to drive very slow. He's going around corners, swerving out still. I'm like, yo, we finally get to this boot. Like, the mechanic looked like a trap shop, bro. We was in Jersey, New York, like kind of the middle there. It just looked like a trap house mechanic. It was newspapers on the windows. I'm like, bro, they're gonna take your car, bro, and really, you know what I'm saying, and really like gut the car out. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna judge a book by its cover though. So we go in there, we're talking to the guy. I'm like, Jared, I'm not gonna lie, bro, we're cooked. Jack, I'm like, Jack, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it looks like we're cooked, bro. It looks like we're cooked. So we stay there. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about this. My son Malachi, I can say his name. My son Malachi, look in the back, and he's just laughing. He's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know. The mechanic's telling us to wait. He's working on the car. Finally, the mechanic sees us. He's like, he looks. He's like, yeah, there's no brakes on the car whatsoever. You were driving with no brakes the whole time since you left. Bro, I looked at him. I said, bro, what? So that could have happened the whole time he was driving. He could have swerved out. We could have hit a truck or anything, and we would have, you know what I'm saying? There was no brakes on the car the whole time. That's what you're telling me. So we left the car with the mechanic. I'm like, you know what? Hopefully he could get it fixed within an hour. At the end of the day, I'm texting the YouTuber and the content creator. He's saying, yo, gang, it's cool. I'm filming a video right now, so y'all could really like take your time. It's cool. I'm like, bet. We good. We ran into a problem. I'm putting him on as we're thinking. Communication is key, especially when you work with these creators. A lot of them, bro, got egos, bro. I'm trying to tell you. So, so giving him like giving him thing is key, bro. Anyways, back on story. All right. So we're at the mechanic. He's saying that I talked to the mechanic. This guy tells me that the car's not gonna be done. He can't order the brake parts until the next morning. It won't come until the next morning. Now I'm sitting here like, bro, like, I thought mechanics had it in the shop. Like, as a mechanic, right? You should have the thing and have it ready, just like I'm thinking like Lego pieces for real. And I think that's my fault. I think that's where I really, you know what I'm saying, that's my bad. But like, I'm thinking, bro, like next morning. So you tell me like I basically can't go home. We wasn't planning to stay up here. I can't go home. You can only order it to next morning. So we're looking. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already cooked after this moment. I'm like, I'm already thinking to the worst. I'm looking at my son Malachi. This guy's already calling people to stay with them. He's like, yeah, I'm good. He looks at me. He's like, I'm good. I'm good. I could stay with somebody. I'm good. So I look at him. I'm like, bro, what? What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? You're good, but let me see. What do you mean you're good? We came up here like together. I'm like, what do you mean you're good? The guy, he's telling me, yo, we're gonna order the part. We gotcha. Just come back in the morning. Leave your car here. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? I'm scratching my head. Then Jack finally, he was on the phone. He left to go on the phone. Jack finally comes and tells me, yo, I don't really have the bread for it. And I'm looking, I'm like, bro. Now it's not his fault. That was a random call, so I understand. But it's like $300 to fix. I don't know if he was taxing. We were just trying to get back. I'm like, bro, $300 to fix. I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, bet. We go. We move. We go into the office. The place has newspaper on the windows. You already know what kind of place it is, bro. I had to use the bathroom. I had to shimmy in like this hallway it was small. It was really small. You couldn't walk straight. You had to like turn on your side and really shimmy down that hallway. So I used the bathroom. I'm like, bro, I don't want to stay in New York, to be honest. So he pays for it. He calls his aunt. His aunt sends him the bread. I'm like, bet. We walk out. The guy shuts the gate. Boom. What do you do after that? Like, after you're stuck on the streets, what do you do after that? I don't know. I'm sitting there like, bro, what are we going to do? We have this content creator who wants to link up with us. I didn't know he lived in Jersey at the time. So I'm like, it's like Jersey right next to New York. I'm sitting there like, bro, what are we going to do? Mind you, so now we're just walking down the street. We see, you know what I'm saying? I love New York, but we see crackheads. We see people walking the streets, not wanting to talk to us, and we're just walking with bags. And yeah, it's really it's not cool, bro. Not cool at all. So I'm sitting there. We're looking up hotels. We're looking up hotels that we could stay in just for the night. Hotels. We look $400 for a hotel. $400 for one night in a hotel. I'm not paying that, bro. I don't care if I'm Elon Musk. I'm not paying that just for one night, random spot. That's insane. It's crazy. $400 for not even a full day. So we go. We're walking down. I end up calling my mother. I'm like, Mom, I have to stay up here because I'm not. I have no ride down there. I didn't think to Uber. I should have Ubered, but I didn't think to Uber. I was like, Mom, I'm not gonna just drive. I'm not. Like, I have no where to go. I can't just go down there. We have enough money for a hotel. We go. We walking down. We go. We're walking down. Hold on. Let me take a sip. There's a lot of talking, y'all. All right, bet. So we go. We're walking down. I end up calling the photographer. Remember, we were supposed to link with the photographer for the J-Hound video. He's like, bro, damn, that's crazy. Like, damn, bro. But if you're still gonna meet up with this content creator, let me know so I could come with you. I was like, that already kind of struck me wrong. I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess. So we go. I'm like, all right. We walk down. Yeah, I'm like, I guess. I mean, that works. We go. Now, at this point, we're Ubering everywhere because we have enough money for Ubers in the hotel. We still got to get around the place. So we're looking at hotels. Then we find some in the Jersey area. It's right next to New York. So it's not New York in the middle of New York City. It's on the outside. So we go. We find this motel and we Uber. We end up Ubering, talking to the guy, telling him. He's like, oh, yeah, I do content. We're like, yeah. My boy Malachi showing him stuff. He's like, yeah, I do content too. Da-da-da. I tell him, I'm like, bro, I'd rather have you be our driver and I just send you the money because you're going to be cheaper than just spending Ubers. Uber's going to tax. So I'm like, bet. Now we have our own driver. He's driving us. We go to this motel. Tell me why we go inside. You know what type of motels that we was looking at because no lie, they had a shop inside the hotel on the bottom floor selling socks, chips, candy. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not staying here, bro. I'm not staying here. Now, my mom's trying to figure out, like, you got to get back home. So we figure out just to Uber home. So I'm like, damn, I got to go home. I got work in the morning. I'm like, I'm going to the crib. I'm going home. My son Malachi's like, yo, if you're going home, I'm coming with you because I live right next to you. So we look, that leaves Jack. Jack is looking at us like, y'all not going to stay here with me? And I'm not going to lie. He got a fair point, bro, because he really kind of took us up here. You know what I'm saying? And I paid him for taking us up there. He's looking at me. He's like, bro, you're not going to come? Like, you're not going to... I was in the wrong for not staying with bro. I'm not going to lie. But I had work in the morning. I had to go to the crib. So we're driving to motels. We couldn't find one. We go in like this alley, this sketchy alley. Yo, y'all ever play Cyberpunk, the game, bro? When people be smoking in the alley, sitting in the alley, cats, trash all over the... Bro, it's real. It's based off real stuff, bro. I saw the dirty alley. I'm like, bro, there's rainbow lights. There's LED lights. I'm like, bro. I do not trust walking down this alley because it's not safe at all. So I'm like, bet. We're just going to, you know what I'm saying, keep it like that. I start walking down. I told Uber, yo, Uber, park here. We're going to go try to check him in. The Uber's like, all right, bet. I'm going to wait. We go in, we go out. I told you how it looks. We come back out. They were full. So we leave. We go back in the car. We go to try to find another Uber. We found another sorry. We tried to go find another hotel. We found the hotel. We found another hotel. Now this hotel looks nice. It's kind of dirty. We saw like a pill. We saw a rhino pill in the them cheap gas station pills in the freaking trash can. So I'm like, oh my god, this hotel's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. We're checking the man. I'm trying to use him our ID. He's printing our IDs. My ID didn't work for some reason. Malachi gave his ID. I paid for that hotel. I said, Jack, I'm not gonna let you stay. I paid for the hotel. Or like, bet. We're chilling. We check him into this hotel, and this hotel's really dirty. He got the key card. I look at the driver. I'm like, yo, driver, we gotta go link up with this content creator. Do you want to stay here? You want to take us? He said, yeah, I'll take y'all. Just request through Uber, and I'm gonna take y'all. So I said, all right, bet. We go. I look at bro, I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. We gotta go back to the crib and we gotta make this happen. We came up here for nothing. Like, this mission cannot fail, bro. That's what I told him. Bro, this cannot fail at all. He's like, bet. We go over there. He leaves, he goes back. I'm texting him, make sure he's good, make sure, you know what I'm saying, nobody came in, doing whatever. Boom, we leave. We're in the Uber. And mind you, thank God we went this, because God is real, y'all. This happened in crazy ways. The way that we were going closer to this content creators, like where he lives at. When we first got stuck in that New York place, the Uber was like $60, $70. No, probably more. I think it was like over 100. We were at the motel, and it was cheap. We could Uber it. It was literally like $25 or $30 just to get there. So I'm like, oh word, click the Uber, boom, bought it. We driving. We just sitting. I'm texting bro. He's like, yeah. The content creator's like, bro, y'all good. I'm filming a video with 2 girls. Y'all good. Take y'all time. So I'm like, all right, bet. We're driving over there. We're driving. I'm like, all right, bet. I said, bro, we're 5 minutes away. Bet. I'm like 10 minutes away. Almost done. I'm like, bet. We finally get to this place, and mind you, we're not in New York no more. We're in Jersey. I know because, bro, these apartment spaces, bro, you gotta touch bread to live in them, bro. It's like towers, bro. Towers, like 8 towers everywhere. Car, you see, looking at cars, I see a Corvette. I see an AMG. I just see mad cars. I'm like, yeah, you gotta have money to really live in here. I already know. So he gave me the address to his exact building. So I'm like, all right, bet. Well, I'm not gonna wait outside. We're not gonna wait outside for him just to pull up. I said, bet. We're just gonna go inside and wait for bro. We go inside. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I never saw an apartment building this nice before. Ever in my life. It's like luxury apartments. The downstairs has a huge glass chandelier. It had the front desk guy was wearing a tux, all buttoned up with the watch. He had a Rolex on. He's sitting there like, hey guys, like, how can I help you? He's like, yeah, we just closed our common room, but this room is open to the public. So if y'all want to chill here and sit here, we're telling him what we do, how much rent is. He's like, I'm not really allowed to do this, but I'm gonna give you a tour of the place. We was talking him up so much that he was like, yeah, we're just gonna give you a tour of the place. I'm like, bet. We're getting a tour. We're telling him who we're gonna meet with. We're getting a tour. I'm walking up the stairs, all glass building. Lights everywhere, chandelier glistening. I'm like, yeah, the flicks here will be tough. It really looked like you gotta be rich. This guy lives on the he's like, yeah, your guy lives on the top floor. Penthouse. I'm like, what? Penthouse? Mind you, I'm like, bro, there's no way. There's no way. Boom. The guy who we was about to link, he gets there. We hear his car. I'm like, yeah, I already know that's him. He would have that car, and his videos, he's in that V. So I'm like, all right, bet. We go downstairs. We see bro. He parks. He looks. He gets out the car and he looks at us and he's like, yo. And I'll be honest, this guy is so no glaze, no glaze. This guy is so humble, bro. And so, like, he really could have been like, bro, what are y'all doing? I'm telling him what happened while we're here. He's like, damn, that's crazy. You know, if y'all was with me, I would be good, though. This guy's humble. He comes out, him and his mans. All we see is two girls hop out the car with him. I thought he was filming a video. Now, I don't know what video he was filming, but he was filming a video. All I know is he brought two girls out the car. We go, I'm like, yeah, we do streetwear pictures, so you want to take it next to your car or next to this? He's like, nah, let's go. I have a better spot. We go. He takes me to a private apartment space building that doesn't really get used. It's just there. Yo, chat. Am I going too fast for y'all? Let me know. Let me know, because we really get into the story time. We about to go on Monkey for a little bit and then end stream, bro. So if you in here, really stay in here, really get this story time. But boom, he takes me to this second apartment space, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, like, why does this look familiar, bro? We go, we're taking pictures of him. He's getting changed, getting into the fits, really wearing the fits, taking pictures. This guy goes, he's like, yo, hold on. He's like, hold on. These two girls are famous. If you want to take pictures of them in the clothes, you could. Mind you, I do not know who any of these girls are. I don't want to take pictures of these girls in my brand. I don't know them. This guy's like, yeah, take pictures. Now the girls are trying to, yo, what's that piece? What's that piece? Talk up to my son. Yo, what is that? We sit now trying to ignore them. My son goes, the content creator goes and gets his watch and his bracelet. He's like, yeah, let me put it on for your brand real quick. He goes, he's talking to his mans before he goes. He's like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? And the guy's like, yeah, but you don't want to take him to the apartment space. You don't want to take him to the room because then they'll just get messy and who knows if they leave. You don't know what's gonna happen. And he's just telling me, I'm like, yo, how y'all know who these people, like, how y'all know who these girls are? He told us that this is the first time that he's linking with them. So he's like, yeah, I don't want to take them. They already know where you live at. I just want to, you know, but we're both here. We can't do it in the car. You know what I'm saying? He's just talking, bro. He got motion. But he's like, yeah, just talk to them and really just break it down with them, and we'll be back. This guy goes, takes his man, goes to get his watch. We're sitting there. I'm trying to ignore the girls there. Oh, we could model though. Nah. We could wear. Nah. I'm sorry. We only have one pair. I'm sorry. We can't do that. I'm sorry. Boom. They come back. He comes out all iced out, all dripped out. We're taking the flicks. He's telling me, the content creator, he's big, bro, in New York. If you from New York, especially if you're from East Coast, you know who this person is. He's sitting there telling me, yeah, I want to take that back in the car, but I just don't really want to let them know where I live at, for real. Bro, they're in your apartment space right now. What are you talking about? So he goes, we're taking the pictures. The girls, we finish. All of a sudden, he's like, yo, I'm going to take a picture on top of this car. We go to the car. We taking the flicks. The car starts beeping. They end up, these people at this rich space thought that we was trying to steal the car. The famous content creator was taking pictures with this car. It wasn't his car. They end up calling the cops on us. So now we're rushing. He's like, yeah, the cops won't say nothing to me. We rushing, trying to take flicks. All of a sudden, we go back. Now, I didn't get stuck, and that's that part of that chapter. Now, we're sitting there just chopping it up with him. I'm like, yo, I'm telling Malachi, we gotta find a way home. We came up here with somebody, he's not here. We gotta find a way home. So I'm looking, My mom tells me Uber, just Uber home. It's late, mind you. It's like probably like 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. My mom's like, yo, Uber home. You gotta get home, especially you got work tomorrow. I'm like, bet. I look at the Uber. The Uber's $133. Now, thank God I had bread. I have bread. Thank God I have bread, and I paid that $133. And you know that car ride was long. I fell asleep in the car. This old guy who used to truck, he accepted it. You know, we end up getting home. Took Malachi home. It was an adventure, bro. But yeah, it was an adventure, and that's kind of what happened, y'all. So that is my first story time. So yeah, it was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. We got home. I got home mad late. I had to wake up early in the morning for work. Tired, all crust on my face. You know, had to get it right. So yeah, that's how I got stuck in New York. Anyways, yo, if you're watching this on YouTube, click the subscribe button, click the like button. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.